Well, we do find ourselves in a little pocket of some dry weather right now here in the Toledo metro, although the clouds are quite thick and look a little bit ominous, but nothing really falling from those clouds over downtown. We've dropped back into the 60s, and the better part of the day today was dry. Some decent sunshine early on. 67 degrees is where we currently are. And over the next few hours, the increasing chance of showers is going to be rolling into the Toledo metro before sundown. And I expect maybe by 8 p.m. we get some of that rain chance increase here in the Toledo metro. Those showers will be on and off tonight through tomorrow morning. Once we get toward daybreak tomorrow morning, we'll shut those showers off and dry weather will be returning as we go into Wednesday afternoon. Most areas are now dropping back into the 60s, mid to upper 60s. Couple locations like Bowling Green and Napoleon that have yet to really see much of any rain, still holding on to about 70 degrees. But it is filling in, rain becoming more steady and common from Ottawa to Findlay. And there's that steadier rain that we've been highlighting over the past hour, drifting to the north very slowly at around 20 miles per hour. Steady rain from Genera to Bluffton to Ottawa, now arriving in Lipsick over toward Findlay. And this is going to push north to Van Loo and North Baltimore next. Upper Sandusky just catching some rain over toward Cary and gets really steady down toward past Route 30 over toward Forest, Ohio. You're dealing with some steadier showers. Generally dry conditions in the Toledo metro. Some additional rain that's up there toward Lenawee County from Fairfield to Adrian, back over toward Hudson, Michigan, and in around Devil's Lake and into Hillsdale. Some areas of steadier, moderate rain that are occurring. And at this point, we're saying enough of the rain, and it may be hard to fathom this. The Ohio planting conditions actually ahead of schedule as far as soybeans and corn. This is statewide. Now, much of this is in southern and central Ohio. We are behind schedule here in northwest Ohio. And what to expect? Mainly dry weather on Wednesday, Thursday as well. So could be a day or two if we miss out on some of the steadier rain tonight. Could we get some of those fields turned up and planted over the next couple of days? It's a possibility, but many of us far still too wet. Friday could bring another 1/4 of an inch of rainfall with the additional round of rain. So we have some showers to contend with tonight, rain and thunder possible on Friday to end the work week. In addition to that, earlier today, we actually had another major solar flare in a very active solar cycle, and this one was actually measured as a X 8.7 flare, which was even larger than what occurred last week that caused the northern lights. The issue, though, with this one, we don't expect geomagnetic activity because it was not directed toward the Earth, but gives us an example. The sun is still very active with those solar flares. Rest of tonight, this area of low pressure drifting slowly to the south, spins up a few additional rain showers. They're going to stick around tonight to tomorrow morning. Once we get through daybreak, showers will diminish quickly. Sunshine will begin to return. 4 o'clock into the afternoon, there's where the clock is. Partly sunny skies as this area of low pressure drifts to the south. Will stay dry Wednesday night and into Thursday. Thursday looking like a gorgeous day. Sunshine returns, mild conditions, and highs on Thursday will return back into the mid to upper 70s. Some showers tonight, right around 54 for the overnight low. Highs on Wednesday, right around 71 degrees. Late day sun will become more common Wednesday. Into Thursday, more dry weather, 77 degrees Thursday. Friday's that next chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mid 70s, upper 70s on Saturday. And at this point, a little uncertain on how Saturday plays out, but can't rule out lingering rain showers to start the weekend. Still looking dry on Sunday, right around 80 degrees and low 80s. That's a beautiful stretch of weather, not only Sunday, but into Monday and Tuesday of next week. Really could use some of those warmer and dry days to kickstart the planting season in northwest Ohio. I was a little shocked by those numbers that came out yesterday, saying how could Ohio be ahead of schedule? It's regional here where we've had a lot of that wet weather. Southern Ohio, it hasn't been nearly as wet.
Yeah, and I keep telling everybody at home, it's like the grass just won't stop. Dad needs to keep cutting it. But the problem is it's wet underneath because we haven't had those warm days with a lot of sunshine.
We've got plenty of that moisture stored up in the soils, so it's going to be there for quite some time. We'll just see when we get some dry weather to get the fields really kind of turned over and planted this season.
Sounds like we have about 3 days coming up of dry weather.
That's what we're hoping for, because I think that would go a long way with highs right around 80 or warmer to dry us out fairly quickly.
All right, so boys, if you're watching at home, get ready. There's a lot of cutting in your future.
A lot of work to do.